You know what I did see today, guys? That actually made me sad, and I was going to watch it with you guys today on stream. I specifically saved it for you guys. It's unbelievable. You guys know Narc, right? This will be my last Ashes of Creation video, guys. And I think it's real. It's over.
Thank God.
It's actually, dude, you know this guy, this is the bald guy. I've been watching this guy's videos for 4 years. And if he's saying this shit, it's over. I just saw this today, this morning. I don't know if it's a meme because he has a clown hair on, but I read the description like this and I think it's real. 100% clickbait. It's got to be fake. I don't know if it's fake. Look at this shit. So what you were saying is we were truly high on copium this whole time. Dude, I think it's real. Bro, it has 3,000 likes. Dude, there's no way, bro. There's no way. Did I actually get fucking scammed? Like this whole time in the back, guys, I was saying like, oh, minus 400, minus 400. Is it actually a scam? Did I actually go minus $400? Like, is it real? I was always just saying it as a meme. I mean, when I played the game, I kind of felt minus 400, but I'm like, yeah, maybe just, I don't know. It'll come out at some point. It'll be a terrible game. I told you not to buy it, motherfucker. Bro, there's no way. Thor is still cranking and having a ball. You mean Pirate Software? Huh. Okay, let's just see what he has to say. I mean, this is this guy's whole channel, bro. This guy, for context, if you don't know who this is, this guy has been making Ashes of Creation videos, guys, for literal years. For years. And it's weird because, like, I've been watching this guy's videos since before I even started playing Lost Ark. Look at this shit. Imagine spamming videos on a game that's not even out for 4 fucking years. Yeah, this is like some Sivo shit, but even bigger, man. I don't know. This guy was ultimate, like, I don't want to use the word shill because I don't like the word, but like ultimate, you know, look how many videos this is. And I'm sad because 4 years. I'm sad because I was hoping the game would come out and this guy would pop off.
Hey, what up, boys? So I make this video with quite a heavy heart, and it's not one that I thought I'd ever make. It seems my time covering Ashes of Creation has come to an end.
What?
And from this point onwards, I will be distancing myself from the alpha, its community, and the developers. I'm sure there are
What in the fuck, bro? You don't have to announce it. I feel like you can still do it. What about your channel?
There are many questions as to why I'm doing this, so today I'm going to explain why and set expectations for this channel's future. Now, this all started about a year ago when Intrepid Studios announced that they would be stopping their 250 pack sales temporarily in order to generate a huge amount of FOMO, or fear of missing out, as they continued to show live streams of the game's so-called development. I knew back then that miscommunication or straight up lies were being utilized in order to hide the truth. I've seen it before. What's he gonna do next? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna stop selling Alpha 2 keys and then reintroduce Alpha 2 keys again 2 months?
That's exactly what he did. You want to know why I bought the $300 pack, the $400 pack, guys? You want to know why? Canon DM'd me and told me that it's the last chance to buy Alpha 2 keys. And if you want to play Alpha when it comes out and stream it, I played it one time, by the way. Now, it was a banger stream.
Have you brought the timber?
No, it's true. This is exactly what happened. He DM'd me. It's like the last week to buy it. It was a great stream. So I was like, all right, fuck it. You're right. Like, I'm going to buy it. It's not his fault. It's just this is what happened. I was told it was the last chance. Then after I bought it, they ended up reopening the sales for it even cheaper. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of Pepsi. Yeah, there's a lot of Pepsi.
Months before the Alpha 2. Is that what he's going to do next? Holy shit, just like he did with Alpha 1. Do you guys remember that? Lo and behold, just as I knew it would, the pack sales came back not only in the form of a much lower price, but it also came in the form of 3 phases, delivering a very underdeveloped Alpha release that had been promised to us these last 4 years under the price of $250. Leading into this, I had very little interaction with Stephen J. Sharif because I have no interest in actually talking to the man. This is why I didn't do interviews or accept any behind-the-scenes information, because I simply...
This part, I don't know if I believe. Because this motherfucker came in your YouTube comments and shit on you. He did. That's crazy, but it's true. Steven, the guy, the lead guy, came into his comments and doo-dooed on him in a video. I'm not even kidding. He went in there. He said he pretty much told him to stop making videos about my game.
Hey, what up, boys? So...
Hey, Narc, I understand more than anyone how difficult it is to remain patient and supportive of something you are excited for that may be taking more time than you would like. After all, I've been working towards the same goals for the better part of 8 years. With having put my own personal fortune where my mouth is, with millions invested in the sake of Ashes, over the years, I've seen content creators come and go. Some went so far, they feel to go off the deep end. And as I say this to you, as someone who once enjoyed your content and passion, and to anyone else who shares the feelings of your despair over the development of Ashes, it's healthier to take a break and check in closer to launch. We will continue to work on bringing Ashes to life, and when the game is ready to launch, you can come back and check it out.
Hey, what up, boys? So I make this video with quite in order to hide the truth. I've seen it before. What's he gonna do next? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna stop selling Alpha 2 keys and then what came in the form of 3 phases, delivering a very underdeveloped alpha release that had been promised to us these last 4 years under the price of $250. Leading into this,
a YouTuber creator named Narc was a huge influence on me to follow the game and try it. I'm not discussing Yeet. Oh no. What is this? This is from the develop. I will share the comment here as I made with Narc's video, and I will add Narc as his own person, not beholden to me or you or to anyone in the community. While you or I or anyone may not always see eye to eye on a particular issue or opinion, it is important to remain respectful and constructive when this is weird. He shouldn't be doing this, no? I'm sad to see Narc's take on Ashes. The claim he makes against myself and the team is unfounded, false, and defamatory. What is going on?
I had very little interaction with Stephen J. Sharif because I have no...
This is not related to the video, guys. This is 5 hours ago. Oh shit! I thought this was old. Oh my god, it's actual juice. Wait, I didn't know this was just recent. Oh, my bad. All right, here we go.
Interest in actually talking to the man. This is why I didn't do interviews or accept any behind-the-scenes information, because I simply do not care. My priority is making entertaining videos for you, and I didn't feel like doing an interview or having information really helped me in that regard. I loved seeing the game be developed from a normal person's point of view, and I take pride in the fact that I am just a normal guy looking in on this game's development. I think it gives a very relatable and unique perspective that no other content creator really has. My priority is making entertaining videos in a way that I find funny, poking at the state of the game and how much of a potential scam it could be. This has been a very successful format.
You can't say it's a scam now, bro. You can't say that now, motherfucker. I don't know. I've watched a lot of your videos. I feel like, okay, you know what? It's fair though. You can say whatever you want, right? You can change your mind. You can realize it's a scam. It's not his fault. But I mean, just saying, bro. I don't know. I feel like that is a little disingenuous. I feel like maybe we'll go into the video, but I feel like he should be like, at some point I realized it might be a scam or it might not be coming out. I don't know.
Because it plays on the irony of a project.
He did, though. I watched a lot of his videos. I've watched a lot of them, and even his recent ones talking about a lot of that was definitely not always his tone. It's definitely shifted, and I think it's fair, but I feel like he should be a little bit. It doesn't matter.
Charging $250, but has full control over the narrative, despite how ridiculous everything seems. Showing amazing showcases that completely blew our minds.
You can. Conclusion.
More on
I'm
this
just saying
later.
What he's saying right here makes it seem like he was following it the whole time to see if it was a scam, and that hasn't always been the case. But he's totally allowed to play the game like, wait, this is trash. Absolutely.
This is YouTube. I work for myself. I am in no way paid or obligated to praise the game disingenuously. Ashes of Creation offers a referral program, and in my opinion, by using the referral program, it kind of invalidates your opinions of the game and systems due to the real money incentive that is offered through this scheme. Be it a pyramid, Ponzi, or multi-level marketing scheme, it doesn't matter. What matters is that the content creators using it are receiving...
Intrepid Studios has an awesome referral program where you can refer your friends and you'll receive 15% of any ongoing account purchases as Intrepid bucks. What? Is this why fucking Hono is links his stupid ass code? Wait, any ongoing on the account? Wait, this is actually a fucking pyramid scheme. What is this? What is this? Is this a pyramid scheme? Right? Like, you give your friend a link whenever they... Well, it would only mean... Because I don't know how pyramid schemes work. Like, well, I do know they work, but I'm saying I've never... So let's say I give Hone a code and Hone gives another person a code. Do I get money off the person that Honed gave the code to or just Honed? It's not like a big thing, right? But it's just off who I get. That's what a pyramid scheme is, right? But like, that's not, this you just get off your, it's still kind of crazy though.
Real life benefits by utilizing it. They profit off
For
your
this scenario, just
$250,
honed,
so of course they are going to bend the truth to incentivize you to buy
And
in,
bucks are
which
probably
leads
cash out
me
currency.
into the current state of things. Personally, I don't think
So I said I would come back to try out phase 2, December 20th. I didn't.
Phase 1 was in an acceptable state to test
Those
the
are
game.
Christmas
It
and
was
shit.
sold to us as a networking test. Yet, now that the Phase 2 has launched, no networking strides have been made, and their so-called dynamic gridding still isn't implemented despite being told on multiple occasions it's coming. Initially, we were told it already exists.
Right now, dynamic gridding is in place. Right now, what we are doing is we are optimizing, fixing performance around that, and the current goal, which is on target, is that dynamic gridding will be online by the start of Alpha 2.
Then we found out that it's coming in late Phase 1. Then we're told that it's coming at the launch of Phase 2. Yet, here we are in Phase 2, and all they've done is delete 5 of their servers and claim they've doubled their server workers. They now claim that they have 6K players per server, yet I find it
I don't think they got 6,000 people per server, bro. For a game that costs $150, $200, there's no way. How many servers do they have? Like 2? There's no way.
hard to believe that there are even 6,000 players logged in at all, because the whole 1.2 thousand kilometers squared, or 18 biomes, are supposed to host 8 to 10,000 players. So how can just one biome have 6,000? Unfortunately, the state of the networking makes the combat, arguably Ashes of Creation's main strength, completely unplayable, and thus cause
Bro, if that is the main strength of this game, it is doomed. And I don't mean this in a fucked up way, but if the main strength of this game is, because the combat alone doesn't save any game, right? Look at BDO, look at Lost Ark, it doesn't save the game. But if that is the main strength of this game, it is super doomed, bro. It can't be the main strength. It's got to be something else. It has to be, right? Because combat alone does not save a game. It just doesn't. So it's got to be something else. And it can't be the main strength of this game.
causes the test to feel tedious and boring, but it's just an alpha, right? I get that, guys. Trust me, I've been covering this game for 4 years. I'm well aware that it is an alpha. The
Yeah.
state of the game is not what I'm concerned about. It is the seemingly deceptive communication that's going on between Intrepid and their testers. This lack of communication isn't just shared by me, but it's shared by everyone in my community and the majority of the other content creators, all of which straight up quit making consistent content, which leads me into the main
I mean,
point.
it's hard though.
Phase
It's so
2 is simply
I think they also quit because, like, bro, the game's so far away. Like, what are you gonna do? I think he realizes that too, right? At the same time, like, bro, this game's coming out. How long is he gonna do this for? Fuck, I really hope the guy does well. I mean, he can do well. He's been grinding on YouTube for a while. He knows how to make videos. He can make other shit.
an unsuitable testing environment. Steven Sharif claims that this is a true alpha, yet they present the game in a way that is to be played like it's a launched product. We have to grind for 50 hours to even test anything, which doesn't make sense, and is why testers are dropping like flies, because we already did this and tested it all in Phase 1. So why did they wipe us and add no additional systems for us to test? To me, the vassal system or level 4 nodes would be one of the main reasons to wipe the servers, yet the vassal system or level 4 nodes weren't even introduced this phase. And now
So
they
what was
even
in the
claim that
phase?
they're not going to wipe at all. They are instead just going to introduce new servers. So what's going to happen to those old servers? They claimed prior to Phase 2's launch that at the launch of this phase, the desert was going to receive an expansion.
I am just going to be talking
Oh.
about what's going to land on December 20th. We're going to go through what
Oh,
systems are going to
shit.
land come December 20th. Let's talk a little bit about what we have coming up for December 20th, right? The desert as well. The desert is probably going to receive a little bit more love than the
Oh,
tropics
shit.
will, given that its assets are obviously a bit more developed than the tropics location.
Okay.
This prompted people to finally
looks
expect
nice.
some remnants of the desert showcase that was shown in 2022.
Oh,
Yet
it's 2022.
what we received was this, an empty wasteland that could be generated in Unreal.
What the fuck is Yo, holy fucking wait, that's what I was saying, bro. Like, I've seen trailers of the game and it looks good in the trailers. I've seen it in the past, like, and then when I played it, like, this does not look like what I saw. So who made this, or where is this? It doesn't remember this. Maybe this computer. Like, you bought it based on a trailer. That's literally. Wait. First
Happy
of all,
New Year,
don't I?
Mr.
That's
Man.
literally how all when you watch Path of Exile 2, you watch a trailer. Oh, this shit login. This game looks fucking insane. Holy fucking shit. That's how it fucking works. What do you think the trailers exist for? For you to not buy it? I gotta fart. Damn. Wow. This is a crazy bait and switch, though. This is a insane bait and switch. Bro, I've seen this. Like, I've seen... What is that, bro? Oh, damn, his stream is popping off. Good for him, though. Will uninstall and will play another game. Oh, it's a subathon. Wow, that is a crazy subathon goal. Damn. How can you say it will be a little bit more developed than the other regions and will have a little bit more love and it looks like this? It's fucked, bro. It's so far away. I mean, maybe it doesn't take a long time to fill this out, but like, holy shit.
What we received was this, an empty wasteland that could be generated in Unreal Engine 5 in seconds, with the Winstead and Mirrorleth nodes being copy-pasted onto them, slightly rotated. The state of the desert has obviously sent a lot of people into a confused frenzy, with Reddit posts popping up expressing this concern. This isn't just isolated to me, guys. This is what everyone in the community feels. However, these posts are now being locked by Steven Sharif himself, and people are being banned by Steven Sharif himself.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Yo! Can I get a fucking refund or no? This is crazy. Can I get my money back? He was made a mod and is banning people too. Dude, this is crazy. Wow.
For simply stating their concerns. There was a beautifully written post about this, talking about how the project is not the open development that we were promised, and it's Steven's reply to this thread that made me reconsider covering this game. He states,
he locked the post and you can't, that's fucked.
That the Desert Showcase in 2022 was not real, and in fact,
I'd like to share a post I made on our Discord addressing someone's question about why the desert appears as it does now versus when we previewed the biome's development 2 years ago. The video is a preview of the desert biome and the assets created for the zone. Many times in zone development, before level designers have an opportunity to find the playable space layout and the placement of points of interest, node quirks, and connections to other zone, our environment team, after having completed creating the biome assets, will do a block out of a zone using these assets. This is done to evaluate internally the aesthetic of that zone and determine if additional pieces of foliage or terrain are required in order to hit our intent for the... What foliage? There's nothing there. It's nothing. It's literally nothing. What foliage? It's just a blank map. If you go into Alpha 2 currently, you will find those foliage assets, ground textures, cliffsides that were in the video. The format is now more of a destructive state because we just recently laid out a portion of the level designs and made space. This part of the development is a normal part of it. The desert will start to come in focus this January when the world team finishes this level design block out. There's nothing nefarious. That's absolute bullshit. You can't say there's nothing nefarious when you showcase a game, monthly advertising it, reselling access to it, and showcasing what people think you've done so far, and then say that it was just like set up for what then? To showcase what? Bro, that's actually fucked up. To be fair, I don't think it's a scam, but a failed project. Maybe. But I think this, of everything that I've seen, is fucked, right? Sure. I could sit here and it can be both, but I could sit here and say, you know what? Maybe, I mean, I don't know. They have all these people working on it. Maybe it's failed, but I feel like doing this and then the tactics to resell people into access of the alpha is nefarious, right? He said there's nothing nefarious. I don't think that's true. I think showing that footage to make people believe that that's what they would get an idea of playing is nefarious. It is very easy to sit back as an uninformed content creator and cast, dude, he takes this shit. He's not built for this. Nah, you need to go stream, bucko. This is some do work shit, right? Like this is, you can't do this shit. You can't do this shit. This is not, you know what I mean? Like, no, but you can't, because like you can't let the people review your shit and then get so upset that you're willing. You know what I mean? You can't do that. You can't say stuff like this. You got to sit back, bro. This is not. You're literally the reason why they're uninformed. By what you showcase. It is nefarious that people that cast illusions that play on people's fears or negativity. It is easy to cultivate an audience when that is your focus. That part is true, but the MMO genre is filled with jaded gamers who feel like beat dogs, and rightfully so. But we are here making this game with over 100,000 people participating in this alpha. Yeah, there's no way there's 100,000 people logged online right now, bro. I'm letting you know right now. Maybe you sold 100 copies, but I mean, even, I don't, it's just fucking, we will continue to make the game in our vision. If the development process makes you think otherwise, I will repeat this for your own mental health. Step away. I mean, the last part, sure, but give me my money back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me get my money back. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I was fucking, you know? I think he can't say stuff like this. Oh, Jesus.
In fact, just promised that the Desert Showcase in 2022 was not real, and in fact, just a showcase using assets that exist, and actually, it's pretty normal for developers to do this. This is simply not true, because developers that do this receive a lot of negative backlash, selling promises and pre-orders on a showcase that doesn't accurately represent the game. But in this case, it's not even a downscale of what was shown, it's just a straight up lie. Back in 2022, when the Desert Showcase was being shown, they made it
Bro, look at this. How is that not nefarious? Am I stoned? You showcase the footage, you then sell these keys, say they're gonna go away, buy them now. Buy them now before they go away. It's the last chance. Then you buy them, and then you reopen them up for other people to buy them, and you showcase this in the footage that you're advertising, and then when they log in, it looks like this? How is that not a scam? How is that not a scam?
absolutely clear that this was the current state of the desert biome, boasting about their innovative tools to help them develop the current. When the Desert Showcase was being shown, they made it absolutely clear that this was the current state of the desert biome, made it a straight up lie. Back in 2022, when the Desert Showcase was being shown, they made it absolutely clear that this was the current state of the desert biome, boasting about their innovative tools to help them develop the world fast, and in no way, shape, or form alluded to this being just a concept.
You know, these are some of the foliage that environment's been creating
Yo, look at that.
of what's capable of creating an interesting desert biome, because many times in the games that probably we've played, the least interesting biome type tends to be a desert.
It's actually wild though that this is really what it looks like. Foliage that they would be using. What fucking foliage? That? Even if what he's saying is true, what foliage? That fucking thing right there? It's Black Desert. Bro, Black Desert shits on this. It's insane. This is nothing.
Probably we've played, the least interesting biome type tends to be a desert. And it's been always fun, as I've experienced in the MMOs I've played, is like, you know, what is how do they spruce up a desert? And one of the interesting things you're going to see in Alpha 2 is how the desert also adheres to seasons and has weather and has giant dust storms and clouds within which there are interesting creatures that might not normally be present unless for that particular weather. That's going to be very interesting as well. You saw a little bit of the sand tornado capabilities with the dust devil kicking up.
Damn. I don't know. It could be a bunch of things, right? It could be that this guy really wanted to do this and he just doesn't. This is what happens with someone that just wants to have a bunch of money, wants to make a game. But I just hate the way he's talking about it. I mean, this looks cool.
Both in the weather presentation as well as a little bit in the desert reveal. And you also
like
saw
this guy deserves no blame, right? At the end, like Narc deserves absolutely no blame, right? At the end of the day, like this is not, I mean, this is just, he sees this and then it's not his fault at all. Of course it's not his fault. I'm just saying, like, yeah, he's just making videos about a game he's excited to play, wants to grow his YouTube channel. He gets this. And then at least at this point he says,
ambient effects that live across the top of those dunes, where you're seeing winds of sand getting blown across in the distance. And you know, here's the key point. Graphics don't make a game fun. Systems make games fun, but graphics make those systems far more enjoyable.
This, in fact, extends to all showcases in the last 4 years, and everything shown was not real. The story arcs that showed the world dynamically changing around the Tower of Carfin and Oakenbane Keep, it was not real. The beautiful environment and weather that was shown during the seasonal and commission showcases were not real. The amazing Freehold showcase that showed the farm animals, housing, and crops were not real. It was all just a concept with a $250 price tag on it, with the promise that eventually these things will make it into the game.
This is one of the most insane shit I've ever seen. This is crazy. Is this real? Or like, this is literally like, remember that one game where like copy paste? What was the whole drama behind it? Quinfall? Or what the fuck was it called? I don't know what the fuck it was. Like the one that recently came where they were just using assets from the store or some shit. This is just, what the fuck? Why does everyone use the LOL emote, guys? I feel bad. Like, am I removing this? Like, it's just every time.
Maybe. How many of you chose to support the project based on the expectation that the showcases were what they had at the time you pledged, not what will come in 6 years from now? You cannot act like Chronicles of Valeria and not expect backlash from this. But the main thing that is causing me to step away isn't the state of the game. The main thing is that whenever stuff like this is brought up by me or any community member, the narrative is that it's just an alpha, and therefore it's okay. It's not okay. It wasn't okay for all previous Kickstarters to do this, so why is it okay for Ashes of Creation? For Steven Sharif to sit there on Reddit and call me an uninformed content creator who casts illusions on people's fears and negativities when I've spent the last 4 years of my life doing the opposite is absolutely disconnected from reality. I simply do not accept the bullshit that is being spewed, and nor do a very large portion of this community. But for him to also prey on mental health as a way to defame and dismiss these concerns.
I mean, I don't know about that last part. A little weird. A little too much for me.
What's going on here?
I'm just witnessing my money going down the drain. So thanks for, you know, supporting my fucking Ashes of Creation fund with that tier 3 sub, because I'm just witnessing it going straight down the fucking tube, guys. Okay, this is -400 live 4K /Stoopzz. This is just fucking, my money's going straight into the toilet hole. Like, that's what it is. Just gone. Vanished. I could have given it to a fucking homeless guy outside the fucking liquor store. He could have got lit. Absolute fucking lit. And had some food in and out. Maybe in a hotel room. This guy just yoinked my shit. This is crazy. I could have bought a whole bunch of booty skins in some fucking gacha game. This is crazy. This is a little too much, though.
And banning people who express the same is nothing short of irony. You claim that open development isn't for us, but what I think you mean is that
I literally gave my money to a millionaire. I'm not even kidding, guys. That's literally what this is. I actually gave my money to a straight millionaire. That's what this is. He's a multi-millionaire in his house. And I'm like, yo, bro, here's 400 bucks. That's exactly what I just did.
Open development
Memes
isn't
aside, that's literally what I just did.
You, Steven Sharif, because what you're selling
I thought at some point it would come out, okay? And I don't know. I really thought, like, memes aside, at some point this game would come out. It's just gonna take a long time, and I thought wouldn't be good. Like, that's kind of what I was at. But I thought, I'm like, you know what? I like MMOs. Fuck it, you know? Bro, this game, you have no idea, guys. Like, some of you guys, because you're Lost Ark Andes. From a WoW Andy perspective, when I was playing a lot of fucking WoW, this game was the truth for a little. Like, everyone was like, bro, Ashes of Creation is gonna save us. Holy shit, Ashes of Creation. That's what it was. Bro, fast forward, I'm 31 years old, and this dude's running through a fucking biome that looks worse than Guild Wars 1. We were just watching that Josh Drive Haze video. This shit looks worse than any game I saw in there in the top 250. This is fucking unbelievable. Like, this is unbelievable. Look at this. And Bonnie, my friend who uses Unreal Engine 5, he makes these random free games on Steam. They literally look better than this. It's unbelievable.
It's not open development. It's funding.
As a WoW OG, I agree. Thank you. Thank you. Because you know, As a WoW OG, like, this is what we were talking in the WoW, because it was the whole time, like, the game was blowing up. Blizzard was not listening to their fucking player base at all. And then here comes Steven Sharif saying, like, oh, you guys have been abused for so long. You're like a beaten dog, but here we are. We're going to listen to the players. We're going to work with you. We're going to communicate. We're going to do this shit. And everyone's like, ah! And then this is it?
Any cost, and if anyone questions it, you ban them. So, from the bottom of my heart, I have to apologize to everyone who I convinced to help support this project these last 4 years, because I thought I was being shown the genuine state of the game, not 4 years of Unreal Engine fakery. Now, let's not get this twisted. I do not think Ashes of Creation is a scam. There is a lot of potential here. They've put a fuck ton of work into this game. I had a lot of fun playing Phase 1. However, the fun came from the interactions I had with players.
I personally I'm going to be real. For me, I don't give a fuck what he says. For me, him writing up the statement about the desert and showcasing this, I don't know, bro. I got to be honest. That is nefarious territory. I don't, unless I'm missing something, unless there's some context that I don't understand. Showing this, and then this is what comes out, and you're showing this while you're selling access to something. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. That to me is scam territory. That is nefarious. That is misleading. That is not okay. I don't know. I gotta be honest, man. Sure, like whatever else. I don't think you should showcase something that's not there. I don't know.
Put a fuck ton of work into this game. I had a lot of fun playing Phase 1. However, the fun came from the interactions I had with players, not the actual game itself. The test itself was actually quite tedious and boring. But if the game continues its development, everything that I've said during those Phase 1 videos still stands. I just can't bring myself to condone the practices that the game is currently engaging in, and I wish the developers at Intrepid the best. For the audience who continue to watch, I advise to take the things that they say from this point onwards with a pinch of salt. What they say isn't what they have or are doing, it is what they intend eventually. Now, to conclude the video, I just want to say that I'm obviously not going to stop making content, of course. I will continue, just not with Ashes of Creation.
Videos,
a lot of you have grown to genuinely enjoy my commentary and reliance on uploads, but I felt these last couple of years, Ashes of Creation has held me back. I didn't feel like my intros and comedic...
I'll let me comment right now. You'll do great in anything you decide to do. You've shown that with your consistency over the past 4 years. I mean, he has, guys. It's true. He has. The guy's literally posted 4 years of videos on a game that hasn't even been released yet, literally multiple times a week. That is so difficult to do. He will do 100% fine. He says to do. It's a good decision for him. I don't know if he has to say, like, in my opinion, I guess I get why, but like, I think you could just make videos on Ashes of Creation for literally content now at this point. Like, if it was me and I was him, I would just make funny videos. When something comes out, I'm like, nah, you know what I mean? Because it's still funny. Like, you can still cover it for content's sake. You just don't have to recommend it or be like, yo, this is the, I don't know if I would lock myself out of doing that, but it's up to him. But regardless, I think he'll do fine whatever he has to do.
Skits fit the format of Ashes anymore, so I stopped them completely, only to bring them back a couple of months ago to the joy of the viewers. Sadly, this burst of confidence was once again stunted by Steven Sharif feeling offended. Sadly, only fit the format of Ashes anymore, so I stopped them completely, only to bring...
Damn, he's got some fucking thighs on him. Look at that. Shay!
To the joy of the viewers. Sadly, this burst of confidence was once again stunted by Steven Sharif feeling offended by my light-hearted jokes towards his game, so I slumped back into the boring format of trying to cover the news. Well, no longer am I going to be restrained by Ashes of Creation. I will continue to make videos and...
that man's face on underwear. I don't know about that shit though. I mean, like, that is just some diabolical ass shit. You know what I'm saying? God, I can't wait to read Steven's reaction to this video.
If you watched exclusively for Ashes, then my advice to you is thusly: forget about the game for about 2 years and casually check in on Twitch or YouTube to see if there has been any progress. But for now, just put the game into the back of your mind, because there isn't going to be any significant progress for a while, and that's okay. okay. I have a plan going forward in 2025, but one thing is for sure. I will no longer have my creativity held back trying to cater to a man who doesn't want to hear criticisms. I will extend my format beyond MMORPGs and start covering all sorts of games with the intros, jokes, and old format that you guys grew to love, because I only have one goal on YouTube, and that's to make entertaining videos that make people laugh. Now, obviously, changing the direction of the channel is going to be a long journey, and that means I'll be streaming full-time throughout 2025, and upload cadence on this channel will slow. I will be uploading...
I think you don't. If you want my advice, I think YouTube is the best thing that you can do. Streaming is short-term money. It's easy, right? Because, like, it's easier to do. Well, it's not always easier, but I think you should go ham right now. If it was me, I would go fucking ham. You already have the momentum of this bullshit. You gotta go, bro. Just go. And then when, I would just go stream, for a couple hours a week and go ham on YouTube. You're just right there, bro. You just used your big farewell kind of thing. You're at 60K, bro. You can hit 100. Just go fucking in, bro. I mean, it's just my advice though.
Highly edited videos similar to my old format on the games that we play on stream. So come join us over at Twitch.
Streaming is easy if you want to make it easy, right? YouTube can be like that. The problem with YouTube is you have to find things to make content on. Streaming can be hard because you're like, what do I stream? Or there's nothing to talk about today. And sometimes it can be mentally taxing, like because like something just happens or whatever. YouTube can be like that too, if a video bombs. But you can make streaming and I feel like for him, he should definitely stream, but dude, this is your chance, bro. Run it. You have all this momentum. People liked your video. They're probably going to watch the next couple of videos you post just to support you. You should run this shit. If it was me, it's up to him though.
TV/Narcoverse as we begin this new chapter. I cannot thank you enough for watching and supporting my videos throughout these last 4 years, and should you choose to stop watching for the time being, I hope to see you again in the future as I show up in your algorithm covering a game that actually exists.
Damn, that is Saddies. Saddies in the chat, guys. All right, here we go. Why do you have Femboy opened on your YouTube page? I mean, like just fucking... a YouTube creator named Narc was a huge influence on me to follow the game and try it. This is today. The situation in question is him getting pushed out of the community by the game director, no less, for giving negative criticism. I'm not discussing the opinions themselves, but Narc was really an active content creator and was my outlet for news on this game. I think he was important for his critical view. My enthusiasm for the game suddenly dropped for a few reasons, and it feels like a bad timeline event. How is he being pushed out? Yeah, I don't know about that. I will share the comment here. We know you will. Okay, you locked the fucking post and shit that I made on Narc's video. I will add that Narc is his own person, not beholden to me or you or anyone in the community. While you or I or anyone may not always see eye to eye on a particular issue or opinion, it is important to remain respectful and constructive when speaking to each other on platforms managed by Intrepid and our moderator team. I am sad to see Narc's take on Ashes, the claims he makes against myself and the team. It is unfounded, false, and defamatory. I don't know about unfounded, probably defamatory, but unfounded is not the greatest term. Narc, I'm happy to see that you're going to take some time away from our development. Kick rocks. I think your choice can help a lot of other people who share the same discontent you do about the process. As I have said time and time again, this journey will not be for everyone. I mean, in my mind, he's just saying this journey for the stupid people. So there's a lot of complexity that goes into the game development. Take that complexity and multiply it by 10 when making an MMO. Even more so when making one like Ashes. There will be a time when we start to spend money on marketing and advertising, when we are ready for players and not testers. Now is not yet that time. And I've been upfront about that in nearly every update stream monthly. I'm going to address every talking point of yours in this video, but I will say that your characterization of the project, of the development updates, of the team and myself is completely false, off base, and very unfortunate. We show development live, and in some cases, gameplay code can be completed, but scalability and outstanding feature works exists. I will go into two main examples you use in this video: freeholds and the desert. What we showed in the freehold update was ownership, farming, harvesting, and furniture. But before freeholds can make it into the tester's hands, we will have to work on completing the placement of the freeholds, the zone of influence that has authority, the tax system, the permission system, the storage and building resource allocations, the population suppression volume, the deployable tech, the deed interface. Then why are you showing it? There's so much that goes into getting this system into the hands of testers that is still a work in progress. Like we say time after time, month after month, as we work to bring all the systems and content online, this isn't a fake showcase. It is incomplete, but it's still, because it's still a work in progress, which is the whole point of us showcase. This guy just sounds like somebody going, shh, shh, shh. I'm not gonna lie, no? The caps are diabolical. The caps are absolutely diabolical. You may disagree with that, but that is the path we believe will best yield. No. See, I'm being honest. Listen, Steven, you're never gonna see this, but if you do, for me as an outsider that did buy it, when you showcase those things, it makes me believe that's what you've done so far. You know, I don't know. And most importantly, we communicate this during every update we do. These works in yeah, but when you say work in progress, I assume that's what you have so far, or you're gonna iterate on what you're showing. Not that what you're showing doesn't even exist yet. With regards to the desert, I will repeat what I posted on the Reddit. Many times in zone development, before level designers have an opportunity to define the playable space layout, the placement of POIs, node corks, and connections to other zones, our environment team, after having completed creating the biome assets, will do a block out of a zone using these assets. This is done to evaluate internally the aesthetic of that zone, and will determine if additional pieces of foliage or terrain are required in order. You need a lot of additional terrain. I'm just saying right now, bro, you need if you go into Alpha 2 currently, you will find those foliage assets, ground textures, cliff sides, etc., that were in the desert biome preview update. This zone is now in a more destructive state because we have recently laid out a portion of the level designers and made space for the nodes and points of interest. This is part of development. It is a normal part of it. The desert will start to come to focus this January. What about everything? You can't. When the team finishes its okay, all right, January, guys. We're in January. I tuned in a bit to your streams at the start of phase 2, and I think the biggest takeaway that people can have with our process so far, Ashes is not complete yet. We still have a journey ahead of us. It is going to be a long road, and the testing environment in Alpha 2 right now can sometimes feel like a game, but it isn't yet. We are quite literally in the middle of cooking it still. He's saying, let us cook, guys. It is totally healthy and acceptable thing to step away and come back when the game is more complete. Most people who play games don't care how the sausage is made. We get that. We aren't trying to force everyone to come watch us make Ashes or to support us in doing so. We don't say things like Ashes will not get finished without your support. Our development path is clear and unwavering. And now that we are in Alpha 2 with an uptime of 5 days a week, people can watch as we submit updates and changes. Phase 2 has been live for 11 days. Over the next 5 months of Phase 2, we'll be delivering on the features in our roadmap, and an active development is entirely possible, for those plans can change. It all depends on what we discover during the testing. Lastly, I am not blind to constructive criticisms. I want constructive criticisms. This is why I have chosen the open development path. You say that people were banned from the Reddit for voicing concern. That is completely false. I watched on your stream as the 4 people who were banned for violating the subreddit content rules or 11 days came back to you laughing about the bans. This guy's just fucking hate watching. I'm sorry, man, that's too far. As someone achieving in your chat and in Discord, creating an atmosphere of toxicity is not constructive criticism or feedback, and is not the community we are trying to cultivate around Ashes. There is plenty of room for well thought out criticism and feedback, as long as it remains respectful to other community members and the team. Steven. Damn, and El Fugo doesn't give a fuck. He's just eating this shit. You guys can literally drop the whole repository for the project into the community's lap, explain line by line why something isn't a feature complete, and we'd still get folks calling you liars. That's the thing with complex systems. Most people could not even begin to interpret the actual explanation. What you're doing, Steven, is a hard road, of which I'm sure you know. Adding direct communication to folks who likely have never made a pull request is truly a measure in extreme patience. I hope you all the best on this journey. I'm currently enjoying testing and bug reporting with good people. He's doing tricks on it. He's doing tricks on it, bro. He's doing tricks on it. Dude, is El Fugo do work? Surely El Fuego is not do work. What if it is? Bro, is this guy the fucking do work of the... You're right, OP. They're not going to have gear dropping by mobs the way it currently does. You can find this idea in countless videos by them. Bro, is El Fuego a... Nah, he's playing PoE. Nah, he's not. I'm so pissed off at Ashes right now, yet I'm sitting here explaining to people why they are wrong. I'm continuously impressed by how well Steven handles these situations. For the health of this game, you should not be moderating the subreddit. This should be a community run. Intrepid should not have a hand in it. Edit. Steven has banned me. What a surprise. Guys, this is insane, boys. He should not be a mod on this Reddit. It's kind of weird that Steven somehow became a mod of this subreddit and now has the power to lock threads and ban people from the sub. It kind of makes me feel like I can't truly express how I feel about the game. And yeah, like what? That doesn't make any sense. Like, look, I'm the first one to say that subreddits, I mean, this shit dead as hell anyway. I mean, Steven's one of the 58 people on here right now, but I'm not even trying to hate. I really am not. I'm the first one to say that subreddits and Reddits for games are terrible. They're awful places, but I still think that you need to step back, bro, and just lock in on the game. Your job is to make a good game, not go to war with random people or content creators about said game. That is not what you're supposed to do. Lock in, bro. You can't be sitting here sweating what other people say about your project. At the end of the day, like you said, or you say, people don't care how the sausage is made. So lock the fuck in and serve the sausage. That's crazy, bro. He needs to. Man, it's not weird. It's simply atrocious. He's responding again. As long as you or any member of the subreddit are abiding by the rules, there's no reason to feel like you cannot express how you feel about the game. Bro, this is insane. This is like, imagine Gold River going into the Reddit and just start shitting on people. Like, you don't even see fucking like Henry Rocks, even community managers do. Like, this is like some Our forums, Discord, Reddit are riddled with constructive criticism about Ashes currently and historically. Anyone who's been banned from this Reddit or our forums Discord have been banned due to extreme conduct of violent, please be respectful of others. I mean, I believe it, but why are you here? Hire somebody, motherfucker. I'm not even talking shit. But what does the girl do? Isn't she the community manager? Why are you in the fucking, like, I'm not even trying to hate, but isn't she the CM? Like, what are we doing, bro? This is some do work shit. This is really it. Users do get banned from the subreddit for some of other rules. Examples include porn posts, obvious scams, gibberish posts. Most of the stuff is still spot on the Reddit in general, opposed to becoming the subreddit community. Damn, this kind of feels cultish, but it is what it is. I feel like I sure as fuck didn't spend $250 on it. The $110 I spent gets me 5 more months and the beta, and then 1 month the release. Win for me, IMO. Oh my god. Yo, that's insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Wow. Narc's interaction has gone beyond parasocial. As someone that's been in the industry for a long time, this really shows how little understanding of game development content creators have. Bro, true though. I don't feel that his takes on what he said in that video felt parasocial at all. If anything, I mean, maybe this shirt's kind of weird. I will say my one critique of his video, I think the mental health thing was a fat reach. I'm going to be completely honest. I think that was a insane fucking reach. But I don't think anything in the video felt parasocial. Wow. I agree. Curious if you could be better from a show to explain the scope of the testing. Yeah, I don't know. This is for the dude's best interest. His health has plummeted. He needs to step away. He's consumed with nonsense lately. Couldn't agree more. He literally got mad at Steven and ashesofcreation team for their progress of the game because he himself chose to revolve his channel around a game that doesn't exist yet and ran out of content, thus running out of easy money from YouTube. Wow. Your monthly Narc meltdown? No thanks. Narc pushed himself out. It's that simple. Damn. This is the most insane day. I'm gonna be honest, guys. From the Scusho shit to the girlfriend shit to this shit, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be able to top this in my next stream. This is just insane. And it's just the first day of 2025, guys. I remember when Lost Art came out, people were saying in my comments that I'm like in an abused relationship and that I need to go seek help. Like I'm in an abusive relationship. Like people always say some insane shit, like just weird assumptions. This is crazy. No Narc has a point. Downvoted. Fuck it, I'm adding to it. Steven responding Nito. Criticisms with comments about people should come back later. Their mental health is entirely inappropriate. You cannot use mental health as a... Okay, I mean, that's kind of fair. This is a little too far. Wow. I really want to know. Narc wasn't pushed out by the community. Narc left the community. What do you know if during the phase 1 Narc used an exploit to get 25 on day 1? Wait a minute, guys. It's alpha? It's alpha testing and he's using an exploit to get to level 25 on the alpha? Wait, that's insane, bro. Holy shit, he's so unethical. Shut the fuck up. This is insane. Narc's mad because he wasn't the top streamer in Ashes once Pirate Software showed up. He thought he was gonna rule a server. And when the reality dawned on him that no, people weren't just gonna blindly follow him and make him king, he threw a fit. Regardless of who you are, you have to do tremendous amount of work in coordinating people to be successful in this game. Full stop. Narc realized this and rage quit. Bro, this is ridiculous. Are these real people? Are these real people? Are these real comments? Bro, this is fucking insane. You know what? Maybe Steven's right. Ban all these people. Just fucking ban them all, Steven. Ban this? How about being respectful to Narc in the Discord? Or you said it, hello? What about being respectful to one another? This is crazy. I liked Narc's vid, at least until he got all negative about everything. What? The whole video was negative. When sad to see him burn so many bridges on the way out. Yeah, so you didn't like the video. Good riddance. Dude is so full of himself. Wow. Of course this stays up. Yep. Another classic Reddit. Hates streamers for some reason. I don't know why Reddit hates streamers, but they do. I'm not sure what it is. Who cares? I've got some secret wisdom for you guys. Don't watch the streams. They're all garbage. Just play the game if you want to. Make up your own mind. The only time Reddit cooks is when you look up hentai or porn. Luca, what is with you in this fucking hentai thing recently, man? Having fun in Alpha Phase 2 of an MMO? Lamau. Narc is a joke. Can't have fun in alpha. It's an alpha. Wow. Oh my god. I don't know what to say about this. I do feel like I've been scammed though, but it is what it is. Narc is right. As sad as it is to admit it, because we all loved the game. Bro, the game's not even out yet, bro. What do you mean you... Holy fuck. This is actually sad. Fuck, man. Maybe I just stopped playing MMOs. This is the sad indie gaming. Like, this is just so bad. Never watched a Narc vid. Had to look it up. Yeah, sure, buddy. Chrono Odyssey will save us, guys. They're supposed to be beta testing Q1. Top 5 commenter never watched a Narc video. This is just so fucked, bro. What a crazy stream today. All right, love you guys very much. Bye, everyone. See you guys when I get back.